And I see a sign right up ahead for the Mae Kasa hot spring. I think this must be the entrance here. Kind of an odd sign up at the very top. It says then hot springs, but I don't know what that means. And we've got some safety instructions here, people who are drowning, what to do, what not to do. The guy doing the rescuing and all the life-saving, he looks angry the whole time. He's got this frown on his face. He's like, I'll rescue you, but I'm not happy about it. You should know how to swim. I'll give you the breath of life down there and bring you back, but I'm not happy about it. Oh, there's a little bit of a smile at one point, but he kind of looks angry the whole time. I guess it's more like, I think it was meant to be a determined face. We've got a parking area up here. And it looks like this is as far as you go if you have a vehicle. So this is where I'm going to park and yeah, go for a little stroll at the Mae Kasa hot springs. There's the entrance that I just came through, and it doesn't look like a very extensive sort of place. I can see a hot spring, little wading pool down there. And I recognize this kind of hot spring fountain down there. And I think that is the kind of the center of the hot spring where you boil your eggs. And I think you can buy eggs over here. And I think I'll do that right away, because that is that's the main activity here, as far as I can tell. You have to boil your own eggs. I thought about bringing eggs, of course, but I thought they would have them here, ready to go, and they do. Oh, okay. So they have quail eggs and a basket of regular eggs. We are all set for our big hot spring experience. I have a basket of eggs. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them in there for 30 baht. And I asked how long you need to cook them in this spot, and they said about 20 minutes. So it's not the same as boiling water, but yeah, 20 minutes. They should be ready to go, and you get some soy sauce along with them, along with a little fishing pole, because you have to sort of dangle them in the water. Not quite sure how that's going to work out. We'll figure that out when we get down there. And I don't see anywhere to buy a ticket. Seems to be just general entrance, but there is like a donation box here at the front. Right there, and they have a suggested donation of 10 baht. But I don't see anywhere to buy a ticket, so I guess anyone can just come in here. And to be honest, this is what I was most excited about. I just wanted to soak my feet in some hot water. Actually, when I saw some discussion of this online, like taking a foot bath, I was hoping it would be one of those places that have the fish that nibble on your skin. I really like those. I've done that a couple of times, and I really get a kick out of that. But I don't see any fish in the water, so it's just for hot water. And then over there is a bathing pool, hot spring bathing pool. Ah, okay, mineral bath ticket. So I guess you pay for that. And the hot springs mineral water course. And they have a sign right there, boil egg. this direction. Okay. Well, it will take 20 minutes to boil the eggs, so I guess we better get started on that right away. All right, this is cool. I'm assuming this water is coming out naturally. There probably is not a pump involved. This is being pushed out of the earth, so it would be a natural hot water spring. I love the colors that you get. Oh, I see. So they got a couple of people have their eggs up here at the very top. Very smart. I might put mine up there as well. And then they have a little trough here for the water to go away, and then into the foot bathing area, I guess. I don't know if it's the hot sun that I'm feeling or the hot spring, but it is really hot just standing here. He took my spot. That was the spot I was going to use. Well, there might be room for one more. Or maybe I can put mine somewhere else. Let's do this. Okay, I have my stick here and my basket of eggs. It's a very nice presentation, actually. I don't know if you got a good look at those, but there they are. And they're a nice kind of bamboo basket. And let's see if there's room in the popular spot here for one more. Should be okay, I think. I guess you could put them down here in the bottom, but it's just a question of how you support the stick to hold your eggs in place. Yeah, maybe I will put them down there, just at the very base of the waterfall, just to be different. Yeah, that'll work just fine. Okay, that's definitely hot. You are you're not putting your hand or your foot in there without protection. You would get burned very, very quickly. Yeah, that's a lot hotter than I expected, to be honest. But I guess if it can boil eggs, it has to be hot. Give it 20 minutes. Let's get another close-up view at this egg boiling operation. Oh yeah, there's some nice spots up here too on this side. And down here. And I've got my eggs over here at the base of this waterfall. That's very cool. I mean, if you are on the other side of the world, you wouldn't fly around the planet to come here to have this experience. But yeah, I'm enjoying this very much so far. Just yeah, it's just a lot of fun. I have never in my life boiled eggs in a hot spring before. So while we wait, I guess I'm just going to go for a little stroll around and see what else is happening here. I am wondering just how hot that water is. I mean, what is the actual temperature? As I said, it's no joke. No joke. I'm not kidding around that you do not want to put your hand in there. You'll burn your skin right off. You will land up in the hospital if you try. So it is hot. And this is the water coming out of the hot spring. Yeah, it makes me wonder about this water down here. Just how hot is it? I don't see anybody with their feet in the water. And I've mentioned before that I'm not much of a, I don't take much pleasure in hot springs or taking a hot water bath or saunas or anything like that. And part of the reason is I just can't handle high temperatures on my skin. Hot water is just too hot for me in general. So I have a suspicion that foot bath will be more painful than pleasurable. And it looks like this would normally be the larger swimming pool. This is where all of the life-saving would take place. The angry young man with the frown on his face would save your life if you were swimming here. But it is not operational at the moment. No hot spring water here. Got a small garden. And then I'm guessing a lot of eateries and cafes and restaurants over here. Oh, okay, here as well. Eggs, quail eggs, and chicken eggs. But they just have them in nylon bags down here. Oh, some in baskets. I wonder if they have their own, like, really hot water area here. Because here we have some more eggs for sale. I guess you'd have to buy them here and then boil them up at the main center there. And I just spotted this area underneath this roof. It looks like it's set up for massages. I did see a sign for Thai massage, so I guess that's a possibility here as well. It is a beautiful spot. There are those cliffs up there that I was talking about. I came back to the central hot spring. 10 minutes have gone by. Whew. Like I said, you can really feel the heat when you get this close. And my eggs, so I can see a couple of them have split open from the heat. And while we're waiting for the eggs to finish cooking, I guess I'll try out this foot bath. This ought to be interesting. Yeah, take a seat in the shade. It is quite hot here today. Oh. Okay, let's give this a try. I don't have much hope of success because, as I said, I didn't see anybody else here with their feet actually in the water. Their feet were dangling above the water and barely touching. So I think this is going to be pretty hot. So well, I'm going to do the hand test first. Not bad. No, it's not. It's It's not boiling. It's not like not when it comes right out of the ground over there. You wouldn't be cooking your eggs over here, or it would take longer anyway. Still, it's hot. Ah, okay, that's too hot. That's too hot for me. Ow, 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 ow. That's too much. No. I don't even think I can go in gradually. Oh, that is really hot. That is painfully hot. Ow, 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 ow. Ooh. That is too hot. Okay, now it feels a bit better. After the first dunking, I've adjusted a little bit. Maybe I've just burned my skin so badly I don't have any feeling left in them. Oh man. Oh, that is too much. Whew. In the big pool where people would swim, I wonder how hot it is over there. Because if it's this hot, ooh, not a chance. There's no way I'd be getting in. And they probably need somebody to jump in and save my life. Whether they're frowning or not while they do it. Okay. There is no pleasure to be had from soaking your feet or soaking my feet in this water. Ow, 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 ow. That's just I need the cold water tap just to bring the temperature down. Wonder if the planet Earth has a cold water tap I can ask for a burst of cold water to make this comfortable. Ooh. Now that one's not so bad. So I guess you just have to toughen up. I think that is it for my foot bathing experience. Man. I've sort of been looking around for like information signboards. Just for anything about geothermals and hot springs and all that kind of thing. But I haven't seen anything like that around here. It would probably be in Thai anyway, even if there was something. I'll have to look it all up on Wikipedia later on. And I guess the idea is that this water has a mineral content that's good for your skin. I mean, why else would you do it? 18 minutes. We can start heading back and check on my eggs. Seems like a long time to boil eggs, doesn't it? 20 minutes? What's a normal soft-boiled egg? 3 minutes or something like that in boiling water? Maybe I misunderstood him when he said in English 20 minutes. But anyway, let's go back and check on my eggs. Time to retrieve my eggs. Oh, somebody joined me, or at least another stick is here. No eggs, though, on that stick. There they are. And I assume they're ready to eat. So I'm going to go find myself a place to sit down. I saw a little table up here underneath the trees. There we go. Perfect egg eating spot. Let's see what I'm doing here. There's egg number one. Yeah, it's definitely hot out of the pot. Not quite sure how we deal with the soy sauce. Keep thinking I should travel around with a little tiffin pot or some sort of eating bowl or something in my bag at all times, just for situations like this. Or you might want to buy food and pack it up for later. But all I can do here is sort of pour some out onto the inside of this. Whoa. I don't think it's done. No, nowhere near done. I think I got to put it back in the hot spring. I mean, it's edible with a spoon or something, but I think this is not a hard-boiled egg. It's close. Tastes good. But yeah, they have to go back into the water. They go. Ooh. The yolk is cooked through, but not the egg white. Is that normal? I have no idea what cooks easier, yolk or egg white, but based on this experiment, the yolk cooks much faster than egg white does. I could eat them all like this if I didn't mind a bit of sticky, messy fingers. I think I'll have one more like that. But the rest of them, maybe I'll see if I can tie this up and put them back into the water. And I'll stick through the basket like that. Okay, so I'm gonna dash down, put these back in the water, come back and eat that one egg right there. Put my eggs back into the hot spring, and I'm going to try one more here. See how well it is cooked, if at all. Yeah, it's about the same. It looks like the egg white is still pretty gushy, but it was really tasty. The egg had almost a milky flavor, if that makes any sense. Maybe eggs always taste like that when they're not fully cooked. It's funny, as always, I can gauge my appetite based on how I'm eating. I could just inhale 5 of these eggs right now. I'm so hungry. And I even had breakfast today, so I don't know what's going on. I guess scootering builds up an appetite. Tasty. One good thing, at a hot spring park, you're surrounded by water, right? So I can clean my hands. Well, the water in that pond is not hot, so I can actually feel the soles of my feet now that I'm walking around. They're kind of in a little bit of pain because I think I burned them in that hot water. What a not a tough guy over here. Apparently, even my skin can't take the hot spring water. These eggs were good though. It's been 30 minutes since I put my eggs back in there, so we've got 30 minutes plus the original 22 minutes, so nearly an hour of cooking in that hot spring water. That should be enough to cook any egg, don't you think? Unless these are some sort of supercharged eggs. But let's go pick up my eggs and see how they're doing. I'm such a wimp. My feet are still in a lot of pain just from those few seconds in the hot water. Oh, my stick seems to have fallen in. Are my eggs still there? Yep, there. Oh no. Oh. Somebody took my eggs, or did they? Are they still hiding? Yeah, my eggs are gone. Oh no, maybe that's, oh no. Here I am accusing people of egg theft. I forgot I put them in a different place this time. These are my eggs up here. There they are. I thought I put them back down there, but I put them in a new spot. One thing about this place is a lot of ants. Oh my gosh. I've got ants crawling all over me right now. I can't get rid of them because I'm carefully carrying my eggs back to the table. Yeah, these giant red ants are falling from the trees. Everywhere I go, they just sort of land on me from the trees. So funny. I'm so fast to accuse egg thieves stealing my eggs, and it turns out I just didn't remember where I put them. Okay, let's see how we're doing here. I'm pretty sure I got ants on my neck now. Yeah, and these little black ones, there's like giant colonies of them all around me here. Perhaps a lot of these, there's some wild dogs here too, kind of stray dogs. And I wonder if they are existing on eggs, scraps of eggs, or people giving them eggs. Ooh. Now this egg is hot. Can't even touch it. Ooh. It's too hot to touch with my hands. A little bit more cooked, but still looks pretty soft actually. So maybe it really isn't a question of how long you put it in this water. This water just isn't hot enough to really boil the eggs like cooking on a stove would. Or maybe a lot of people actually like their eggs like this. I have no idea. Yeah, it's still, ooh, it's too hot to touch. I have to hang back for a minute. Yeah, basically didn't seem to make any difference. I'm still drinking these eggs. It hasn't, an additional 30 minutes hasn't done anything to change how it was cooked. The egg white is all gushy, and the egg yolk is cooked. Tastes good though. I am not going to argue. Well, I'm going to work my way through my remaining 2 eggs. No point putting them back in the water. I think this is as cooked as they're ever going to get. I enjoyed those remaining 3 eggs very much. Just leaving the hot spring egg cooking area. I'm going to head back up to the entrance, and there's a road here. I might follow it around. I'm thinking it might lead to the cave. Just want to see where the road goes. I don't think I have the energy to go deep into any kind of caves, but maybe I can go see what the cave looks like. Then head to the temple here in Mae Kasa, and then back to Mae Sot. Ow, 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 oh. Ow, 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 oh. Ow, 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 oh. That is too hot.